Hi, I'm Dr. Levi Harris, an orthopedic surgeon here in Los Angeles. I want to share with you 7 tips that will really help strengthen your forearms, your wrists, and your hands. It's really critical that these are well done because your arms are also the focal point of your upper body. So often we see people that have arms that are really large, but their forearms are very small, very similar to upper body and legs. In the gym, we often see people who have well-developed upper bodies, but their legs are very bird-like. So I want to help you avoid getting that look. I want you to be healthy, fit, with a well-balanced, symmetric body. So let's begin with the 7 tips and the 7 exercises to really help you strengthen your hands, wrists, and forearms. This is the first of our 7 exercises to actually help you strengthen your wrist, hands, and forearms. So let's begin. Just start with making a fist. You want to do this for 30 seconds. Simply making a fist. 30 straight seconds. 2 sets. A total of 1 minute. Then the next exercise, after you do this for 30 seconds, you want to open and close your fingers. This is abduction as well as adduction of your fingers. So, this is number 1 of the 7 exercises. Making a full fist, flexion and extension of the fingers, as well as abduction and adduction of your fingers. 2 sets for 30 seconds each. The second of our 7 exercises involves extension of the wrist. I recommend doing this for 2 sets for 30 seconds, a total of 1 minute. Flex your wrist down. This is neutral. Flex down with your elbow straight. Flex back to neutral. Flex back to neutral. 2 sets of 30 seconds each. That's the second exercise. The third of our 7 exercises involves extension of the wrist. Your arms straight ahead. This is neutral position. Extend your wrist back to neutral. Straight up, halfway down. Straight up, halfway down. Straight up, halfway down. I recommend that you do this for 2 sets for 30 seconds. Very easy. These are the 3 warm-up exercises that I recommend before you begin the other exercise that I'll show you to strengthen and bring greater symmetry to your forearms, wrists, and greater strength to your hands. The fourth of our 7 exercises involves actually strengthening the brachioradialis, which is a muscle that inserts on the distal aspect of your wrist and forearm. So I want to show you the exercise, and I recommend trying this with either 5, 10, up to maybe 20 pounds. Consider doing 3 sets of 20. This is how it should be done properly. Extend your arm away from your chest. Have your forearm directly on your thigh with the weight in the hammer curl position, and bend your wrist. And this is the exercise. I recommend that you do 3 sets of 20. This will give greater strength and symmetry to your forearm, as well as help you prevent injuries to your forearm, wrist, and hands. So that's number 4. 3 more to go. The 5th exercise in our series of 7 exercises to help you increase the strength and symmetry for your hands, wrists, and forearm is the following. This is a seated dumbbell wrist curl. With this exercise, I recommend that you do 3 sets of 20. You can use weights 5, 10, or even up to 20 pounds, whatever your body really needs, but do it safely and do it with proper form. With your forearm, the back of your forearm against your thigh, and with your wrist and hand approximately 3 to 4 inches away from your knee, with the weight in neutral position, extend and flex your wrist straight up. This will help strengthen the flexors of your forearm, which is this side, the inner part of your forearm. I recommend 3 sets of 20. The key here is to make sure that you have full range of motion. It's not a short motion. It's all the way down and all the way up. Really use your wrist. Use your wrist flexors. Well, that's number 5. 2 more exercises to go. The 6th exercise in our series of 7 is the seated dumbbell reverse wrist curl. So take a look. This exercise, again, I recommend 3 sets of 20, using weights 5, 10, or 20 pounds, maybe more depending on what your strength and fitness level is. So take a look. With your forearm against your thigh, with your wrist 2 to 3 inches away from your knee, drop your hand and wrist and lift forward, lift up. Well, you want to make sure that you don't bring your elbow up. Don't posture with your elbow. Keep your elbow against your thigh. Keep your back up. Posture is always important. And lift up. I recommend that you do this along with the other exercises at least 3 times per week. This will help you prevent other injuries to your wrist, elbow, and hands. Well, that's number 6. One more exercise to go. The 7th exercise in our series here today to help you strengthen your hands, wrist, and forearm is the following. This is a finger curl. It's done very similar to the reverse wrist curl, but you do it slightly different. So take a look. With your forearm against your thigh and your wrist approximately 2 to 4 inches away from your knee, let the weight go all the way down through your fingertips and bring it all the way up. Let it roll all the way down and bring it all the way up. This will strengthen your flexors and extensors. Now I want to show you the difference. Unlike the regular wrist curl where your fingers are around the weight like this, with the finger curl you let the weight roll all the way down and you let your fingers bring it up. All the way down, fingers bring it up. I recommend again 3 sets of 20, and these exercises should be done at least 3 times per week. The goal with these exercises are the following. We want to help gamers as well as anyone who participates in any sport. We want to help you to prevent injury and have a healthy body, but more importantly, to have strong hands, wrists, and forearms that are symmetric. I hope these 7 tips really help you on your journey to be fit and healthy, to have a well-balanced, symmetric forearm, and have strong hands and wrists. I want to remind you that these exercises will help you if you're a gamer, if you're a weightlifter, any sport, racquetball, tennis, anything that you're doing. This will prepare your body and your upper arms to be fit, healthy, strong, and symmetric. Enjoy.